from TMZ who was actually at the court scene, they were saying that Diddy was looking at the juror at a certain type of way, that he was intimidating them. The judge didn't like it. He was going to have him be removed. So, Hakeem, your thoughts on that? Of course, we have other stuff to talk about when it comes to Diddy, but your thoughts on this one of the judge saying they were about to remove Diddy from the court because he was staring too hard.
This is preposterous.
What you mean? You can't do that in court. You can't intimidate the jurors.
So I go like this. I'm intimidating you now, Ron? No, I
know you. But let's say if I didn't know you, it could be intimidating.
So if I'm going like, was Diddy doing this?
Yeah. No, he just stared. You know how he do that hard stare, like he's staring, but he's looking at the juror.
The man is in prison. He's about to do 10, 20 years. Who he intimidating? This the shit that I'm confused, man. People need to wake up. Like you know what I mean? Like the judge is preposterous.
No, but you cannot do that. They'll tell you that. You ever been in a criminal trial before?
I have. Mm-hmm.
So what the first thing the judge say? You cannot. When they're talking to the defendant, they always tell them like, "Hey, make sure they do not look at the jury at a certain type of way." Because you don't want.
I've never heard that. They've always instruct the jury not to consider this, not to consider that, and stuff like that. I've never seen a case like that. That's what I'm saying. That should be something new for me. But but
if we go through like a murder trial, they will tell you, like, if you do a murder trial, they will tell you, like, they'll normally tell the defense you can't like look at the same way. If you look at O.J. Simpson trial back in the 90s, you saw that he never looked at the juror in the same way. He looked at the juror, but it would be like a more softer tone of O.J. He would not look at him hard. But Diddy got that strong look to the point that he would intimidate people.
Oh my God. It's just wild, man. It's just wild.
So that's what I'm saying. But normally they can't stare at the jurors at a certain way. They can't. So I know a lot of people think about. A lot of people do take a stand on it. Like you see, Dollar do take a stand on it when it comes to the aspect of that. Dollar, I've been in a lot of trials, and I've seen a lot of trials. That every time you look at a criminal defendant, they will tell you that they will never look at the juror like a strong stare. They will never do it. And you know this to be true because you study law, like you say you do. So you should know that is true. Like they will not stare at the juror a very long time because they know, like, at the end of the day, the juror is the one that have their life in your hands. So you want to at least have a presentable look, especially when it comes to aspect of someone that have the right to find you guilty and not guilty. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Moving along, Hakeem. So more when it comes to Diddy trial as well. So Hakeem, go ahead and show that headline. So a witness, Jane Doe, we understand, and she talked about her relationship with Diddy and how they were he would entice her to allegedly have sex with other men, have intercourse with other men, and he would normally watch, like, pretty much another Diddy or freak off. And she said how she felt intimidated by him. He would, of course, do lavish things to her to make her feel at ease, feel at bay. But so the prosecutors are pretty much playing that anybody that dealt with Diddy, it was the same cycle as he was doing with Cassie. So your thoughts on that when it comes to the aspect of Jane Doe speaking about her relationship with Diddy?
So yeah, she say that, but they still haven't proved anything of him doing anything maliciously. People need to start understanding, like, if somebody asks you to go sleep with somebody and they say, I'm gonna pay you $15,000 or $20,000, that's on you now.
But she also conveyed that he did give her ecstasy. He used to give her like a pink powder, I believe so. And she believed it was like ecstasy because she would wake up and realize she didn't know where she was at. Allegedly.
Did he force her hand and say, put this in your mouth?
Remember, they trying to prove sex trafficking and also, remember, racketeering. That's what they trying to prove right now.
This is what I'm saying. I'm confused. Did he hold her head down and say, put this in your mouth? Put this in your mouth.
Now when you're under the influence of drugs, allegedly.
Man, this case is getting weirder and weirder every day, man.
But remember, they dated back in 2021. So that's when they first dated. but she was talking about like her experiences with him. But every woman's story is the same. Cassidy's story is the same. This woman here on Jane Doe's story is the same. Like every woman he dealt with is the same. So Hakeem, if you see the same similar pattern, can it be true in some aspect?
Yeah, but what does that have to do with racketeering? He might be a bad boyfriend, a deviant, a sex freak, but what does that have to do with racketeering and doing interstate commerce? Like they're trying to make it seem like he was a pimp. Like he's bringing a couple of girls cross state line, interstate traffic laws. No, it's one woman that they have an alleged issue with and saying that they're trying to prove racketeering. I'm confused.
But remember, I told you they won't be able to prove. I think they won't be able to prove the trafficking and the racketeering. But everything outside of that, they will be able to prove when it comes to aspect of the RICO.
This shit weird as hell, man.
Because is this showing that is this a relationship gone bad? Like he was just a freak, and there's nothing, there's no crime of being a freak. He was just a freak, but
that's it.
That's what. But they're trying to prove that P Diddy was a total deviant. That's what they're trying to prove. Like he was a total deviant, used his enterprise to bring people from county line, drugs, sex, you name it, all in the aspect of racketeering. Go ahead.
Yeah, he says one of the reasons why men cannot have sex with a woman while she's drinking alcohol.
I agree. Well, I totally agree. I never deal with women that's drunk, especially at the bar. Some guys prey on that, but I'm not one of those guys.
I purposely, like, it's been time I've been out and they say, "Oh, I'll leave with you." I say, "Nah, you got to get in the cab. You drunk. Like, I don't want this shit to go left." You know what I mean? Because I've already known people got jammed up for taking somebody drunk home, and they wake up in the morning and be like, "Yo, I didn't meant to do this."
Yeah, but some guys don't mind. They will actually go and they will do that. They will have intercourse with women that drunk, and then to me that's a dangerous game. Like even when I'm having intimacy with my significant other, I still don't want her to be like aspect of drunk or passing out, because that could be very, very, very dangerous. Because especially if she said, "A black guy, I don't remember a thing," you are in trouble for that. Like, share, subscribe, Hakeem.